More great deals, everybody. So just so you know, real food is not very expensive. It's when you get all the garbage that it gets expensive. You all saw my deals for 80, it came out to 78 cents for ham, chicken drumsticks for 49 cents a pound. You get them, Rocky. And here we have this week. By the way, I had to give away all the ham. I found out it's bad for dogs and I simply don't eat it. So I did give it away to somebody who could use it. Anyway, so we have 5.58 pounds and 3.61 pounds. So about 9 pounds of meat. And regular price is $10.99 a pound. Members price is $4.99 a pound, but with a digital coupon, it comes out to $2.97 a pound. So for both of these things, adding up to about 9 pounds of steak, I paid $27.29. So $2.97 a pound. That's a good buy price, and it's not expensive. So these deals happen every week. Hey YouTube, Prepper Princess. So with all these tariff wars going on, people are kind of freaking out. They don't know what to do with themselves. So I thought this would be kind of a cool video to tell you how I've been preparing. Some of it is totally unnecessary, but I'm doing it within the realm of sanity. And I'll just show you what I've been doing. We'll start with the garden, move into the kitchen and bathroom, and I'll just show you the stuff that I've got extra on hand just in case. All right, so I expanded the garden this year. I'm watering there because tomorrow I'm planting potatoes, which is kind of silly because I can get 5 pounds for $1.48 or 10 pounds for $2.98 because they grow them here in California. So I don't know why I'm growing them. Anyway, back in the corner, I've got garlic. That's from an award-winning couple of cloves that my brother's girlfriend got me. I got corn and beans and squash here. It's doing really good there. It's drifts off a little bit over here. Apple tree, that's a triple apple tree, triple pear tree. Over here I've got artichokes. I started with 1 and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artichoke plants. Started with 1. Everything that I grow I make sure is a perennial and it self-pollinates and grows more of itself. So I always just each year I'll take the artichokes and you basically take a shovel and stab it in the middle and then you plant the other one somewhere else and then it grows next year. It's just how it works. The corn, I'll of course keep a couple of ears and use the seeds next year. Over there I've got more Jerusalem artichoke or sunchokes. Oh, I have a sunchoke over there too. But over here I've got my sunchokes, which are they're seed food, not seed food, root growing. And they're a lot like potatoes. Except they grow sunflowers, so they look like sunflowers, and so it'll have dual purpose. So I can make a nice bouquet and I can dig them up and then they just reproduce underground. So I'm gonna have plenty of those. This is my triple apple tree, doing good. It's already sprouting a bit. Triple pear tree. These ones take a little bit longer, but it's doing really well. I've got pineapple guava over there. It's gonna eventually make a wall. Mint, more mint. I did make mint mouthwash and it's a sorry comparison to the stuff that you get in the store. I definitely like the stuff in the store a lot better, but if it comes to homemade or nothing, I'll take homemade any day of the week. I got my banana trees that are doing really well. I actually moved one of them in the middle. You can't see, I don't know if you could see it on screen. It's a teeny tiny little 6-inch one. It's the same one, but it didn't grow where I had it before, so I moved it and it's doing better where it is. Just in case the power goes out, I have a gas cook stove, but I've got wood because I couldn't cook with wood very easily over there on my wood thingy or in the barbecue right there. Over there you see 2 barrels. I've got some extra water on hand, 55 gallons each, so 110 gallons. And then we will go ahead. Oh, the dryer is for sale on Marketplace. It came from my rental property. It's just an extra. And I've got a couple of trikes that are for sale. I am running out of things to sell, but it happens. And over here, I've got the solar ready to go, just in case the power goes out or something happens, what did they call it? An atmospheric anomaly in Portugal, Spain, and France. One thing that I did purchase is extra extension cords, which you can see right there. And what are they called? Spools for my weed whacker, because they're made in China. All right, as backup, I have a propane camp stove and a mini fridge. And I know it's dark in here, but that's another thing that I prepped. So I got styrofoam and UV film and put it on all of my windows that face the sun. So as you can see, it's not coming through. I have single pane windows, so it basically turned it into like a 3-pane. It's darker in here, but today it's over 90, it's like 91 degrees, I think, and it's still in the 70s in the house. So when it comes to food, we'll start in the freezer. So I packed that puppy full. I made a couple videos on it, and I've been out working all day, so I don't have any makeup on, so you'll have to excuse me, but packed full. So I've got down here, I've got a full chicken at $1.15 a pound. This is all chicken drumsticks I got for 49 cents a pound. And these are all London broil steaks I got for $2.97 a pound. And then up here is ham and ham hocks, so I can make pork and beans. Up here is more steak, just overflow. And over here is like leftover stuff like potatoes, carrots, onions, so that I can make veggie stews. So I just made sure to pack that as full as possible. I'm basically out of room. But I do need to get some shrimp because I want to make a stir fry. Shrimp's expensive, and it's gonna probably get more expensive. But there's nothing going on in the fridge. It's basically just the freezer, and I cook once every 4 days to save on electricity. Making sure that the Berkey is topped off. Let's see. Look at you. So let's go into the cupboards. This is not stack it to the rafters, folks. I used to do that, and I wasted a lot of food that way. So now it's just cupboards. So these go back 4, so it's 4 deep. I've got chili beans, minestrone. These chunky soups are super filling and high in calories. They make you really satiated. Green beans, sweet corn, tuna, chicken, chicken tortilla soup, different kinds of beans, garbanzo beans, refried beans. I got fruit cocktail, ham, clam chowder, spaghetti sauce, ramen. And you guys, I can't say it, but it's a powdered PB, and even with my hand here, my dog is looking at me. So I'm just gonna take my hand down. These are my packets for like taco, chili, slow, pot roast, yeah, good stuff. Some mashed potatoes, which is no big deal. Since I'll be growing my own potatoes, sunchokes, and potatoes are only $1.48 for 5 pounds here, so. Somebody was kind enough to send me some coffee. I'm going to start going through that, but you guys know I'm insane about coffee. My typical is the hazelnut, and then I mix it with cheap stuff to make it last longer and be cheaper. And just in case, I've got coffee, cream, or milk, and sugar. I've got half and half. I've got heavy cream, and then over here is dishes and my homemade stuff, and Pop-Tarts in case I get a sweet tooth. But I always have saltine crackers. You know what I do need to get? I need to get some 7-Up and some root beer. Root beer is great for the crock pot, and 7-Up just in case I get sick, because saltines and 7-Up is what makes me feel better. And this is my sweet tooth shelf. So I've got some flan, Jell-O, Nesquik. None of it's opened except for these Pop-Tarts, which I don't know how old they are. I dehydrate my own bananas, so I make them into banana chips. I love the taste of banana, but not the consistency, so I make them into chips, as you can see, and listen. They're crunchy. And these are foraged, and this is what's left of my forage stuff. Next month is cherry season, so here's what's left of my cherries, my apples, peaches. And then in the fridge, I've got apricots. Oh, and back here I've got my nuts that I foraged and roasted. And I still have plenty left to get me through the month. So I never buy fruit. And I have so many artichoke plants, I'm eating nothing but artichokes. But I would like some mushrooms maybe, and I need to start growing asparagus. Anyway, so then we've got this little, that's just pots. That's just pots down there. And an old backup coffee maker. But down here is more stuff. So I've got 3 different kinds of 25-pound bags of beans. I got soybeans to make soy milk, heavy cream powder. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these buckets of rice, beans, and oatmeal. Back here I've got a big thing of Gatorade in case I need some sort of electrolytes, like I'm dehydrated or something. This is Glacier Cherry, my favorite. Then we've got oatmeal and PB back here, more powdered PB. Yeast to make my own bread, the flour's in the fridge. More beans to make pork and beans. And then I got mac and cheese and pasta, which I don't eat very much because now they taste like chemicals, but it is what it is. Grains always store better than fresh fruits and vegetables, you know? Get down, there we go. And then extra ice trays. So that's what I've got in the kitchen. And then one thing that I did also pick up is these things. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested. But shoes are mostly made in China. And what happens with my shoes is the bottom gets to the point where there's no traction. These are little stickers you stick on the bottom of your shoe to get traction, because I can't work out right now because I am slipping and sliding all over the hardwood floor trying to do my Zumba. So I ordered these in hopes of putting some traction on my shoes so that I don't so I don't break an ankle, basically. I don't want to break an ankle. And keeping my gas tank full. Also, what else? So full gas tank, keeping my backup transportation or my e-bikes fully charged at all times, ready to go. Always have dog food on hand. Most of the stuff in that cupboard I use to make dog food, but I also keep a bag on hand. So in case I'm not able to cook or I'm in between making the dog food in the crock pot. And what else? Yeah, just being prepared. I'm not only prepared for the tariffs, I'm also prepared for in case the electricity goes out, because this is where arguments start, I should say. Disagreements and arguments. And this is where foreign countries band together to take out the country that is, or take down or knock down a peg or two, a country that they may not like. I'm just saying, you know, Russia and China, I don't know. And they really do like that cyber warfare stuff. So they're really smart people. So I highly recommend a generator. I've got lots of those. I'm working on one right now. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out. And also, let me know if I forgot anything, because something made in China. Toothpaste is made by Procter & Gamble in, I think it's North Carolina, so I'm not worried about toothpaste. And I got lots of Oh, I got to take in the bathroom. Duh. All right, welcome to my boring bathroom. Yes, it's a bathroom. Simple bathroom. So, as you all know, I have a bidet. Now, I can't fit toilet paper in here because there's just not enough space, but I have about, I think, 30 rolls in the bedroom closet, and I use about 1 roll per month because I have the bidet. The bidet works amazing. Really good for you. The toothpaste or the toothbrush is an electric, and I made sure to have extra heads to replace. If I can't replace them, I can boil them, but just in case, having extras on hand. Toothpaste is just toothpaste. So when it comes to cleaning, I still have some Comet, but I don't really care what kind of soap I use. But I do have some Dr. Bronner's. I'll leave the link in the description box. Dr. Bronner's is for everything. So if I run out of shampoo and soap, even though it's made by Johnson & Johnson and Procter & Gamble in North Carolina, let's say there's a system down or something like that, can't transport it to us, Dr. Bronner's does dishes, toilets, floors, ceilings, walls, body, hair. So you can, it's like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, dish soap, laundry soap, hand soap, face soap, it's floor soap, it's every kind of soap. And I like the hemp eucalyptus, but my absolute favorite is the almond. What is this? It smells, yeah, almond. Hemp almond is my favorite. And then I like the Dove. And sorry, men that are watching this, but for all you ladies out there, I also keep reusable pads on hand. I have standard ones. I have the regular pads and the tampons. But just in case, I've got a whole stack of these in here, of these reusable pads, just in case. Yeah, so got extra toothpaste, with the wood stuff to keep the bugs off. Whatever this is called. And then I've got my colon cleanse, not affiliated with them, but I'll leave a link, and it helps when you're backed up. I made sure to have Icy Hot and Vapor Rub, and also sleeping pills, because sometimes I have problems sleeping. And this, I don't know, no, that's not the one. It's in a drawer over there. Maybe this is it. No? I had a subscriber send me, well, I didn't have him do it. He just sent me something that gets rid of headaches. It's got a weird name, though. Again, I'll leave a link in the description, but it really helps. But it wasn't for my headaches. It was for my backaches. Huh. Okay. And this is just my Dollar Tree makeup. It is what it is. Ugh. And then I can't really think of anything else that there is. I'll leave a link for that in the description box. All right, folks. So that's what I've done to prepare. Is just making sure everything's topped off, making sure that I can close off the windows from the blaring sun and single pane windows during the summertime. It actually helps a lot in the winter too. And I will be purchasing my new water heater next week and installing it. I'm going to try to install it myself, but I have a plumber guy who's willing to trade for a solar generator if I can't do it myself. And did you know that plumbers now charge $2,500 to install a water heater? I've never installed an electric one, and I have an electric one, but I've installed gas, and it's not that hard. It's not that hard. And in case you all were looking for doggies, there's a doggie. And there's a doggie. It's a little too hot out right now, so they're a little bit tuckered out just from the heat. So, yeah, my little babies. My little babies. But I haven't had to turn on the air conditioner, and it's 78, so, and it's getting ready to cool down. So, I don't think I'll have to turn it on. Anyway, folks, that's what I've got going. Do what you can with what you've got. Let me know if I forgot anything down in the comment section. Prepper Princess out. One of the many reasons I love California. You can't get this in Arizona, folks. And my dogs are so darn happy, and so am I. Thank you, Jesus, for another beautiful day. Look how beautiful and green that grass is. Look at that. Bless you. Allergy season to all you out there. Gesundheit. Bless you. Sneezes. Okay, get out of the grass. Ticks. so pretty.